Welcome back to fucking major news, where the news is fucking major. I'm Dick Vither, and Hank does not work here any longer, because he got arrested for being involved with the infamous crack whore Wendy Bendover. Today we have Detective John Dingle here to talk about the story. John.
Thank you, Dick Wither. Now, we have investigated the story very thoroughly, and while doing so we found evidence of a completely incompetent police officer also being involved in the prostitution case.
Now that is just spectacular. One of our city's boys in blue fucked the diseased black hole.
Yes he did. He is in prison as we speak, suffering with his newly contracted VD. Ironically, Wendy was disease-free at the time of her late husband's disappearance, and actually contracted about 17 different venereals within 1 month.
Sounds to me like she was one busy whore.
That she was, Dick, that she was.
I noticed that you were using past tense to describe Wendy Bendover. Why is that, detective?
Well, you see, she committed suicide whilst in custody almost immediately after her incarceration.
Now that is fucking major news, Dingle.
Yes, and as for some really fucking major news, the investigation on the case of the missing Dr. Lemons has been closed, as we have found that he was murdered in the butcher shop by the butcher, who was paid to do so by James Piddle, a very important man in the Vatican. As it turns out, all of Dr. Lemons' research was bullshit.
Bullshit?
Yes, the Vatican has had James Piddle doing work for years trying to lure homosexuals to their untimely death with those bogus commercials.
So shit goes so deep it plays with the Vatican's food. Who?
Plays with the Vatican's food is an understatement, Wither. We have found that the Vatican is responsible for about 7 million deaths, and that's just counting the homosexuals' talk about corruption and deceit.
And genocide.
Oh, yes, can't forget that one now.
So how is the law taking care of the whole problem with the Vatican?
Well, as luck would have it, they all committed suicide before we even made a move toward the Vatican.
So if the child molestations, the murder, and lying and all that other crap didn't put them in a hell of their own beliefs, then the mass suicide surely did the trick.
That it did.
I'm Dick Vither from fucking Major News, signing off. Thank you, Mr. Dingle, for coming, and thank you all in YouTube land for subscribing, watching and all that other shit. This has been fucking Major News, where the news is fucking major. Good night, and fuck you all. I'll see you in hell. I'll be the one wearing the "This Is What I Got for Being Catholic" t-shirt on. Thank you.
Now fuck off, you little shits.
This movie is called CUI BONO. All ideas were thought up in one day, so if you don't like it, keep in mind that the writer was running off of nothing but boredom he faced.